Hello friends, welcome back to Wow AS. Welcome to the discussion on daily MCQ. Today is 1st of September 2021 and now we are going to discuss 5 current affair based MCQs. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. But first, let us discuss the question that was asked yesterday, and yesterday's question was the fundamental rights can be suspended by A. Governor, B. Law Minister, C. President and D. Prime Minister. So some of you have given the correct answer as well, and it was Abzur Qureshi, Aarti Thakur and Vinay Tiwari who gave the correct answer. So if you see this question, the fundamental rights can be suspended only during the emergency. Only during the emergency, and we have two articles related to the suspension of emergency. They are Article 358 and 359. Article 358 says that the fundamental right, Article 19, can be suspended during external aggression. Okay, it can be suspended during external aggression automatically. So this doesn't require any presidential order, or automatically Article 19 gets suspended. But Article 359 says that any other article except Article 19 can be suspended only by a presidential order. Only by a presidential order with regarding to that suspension. Right? And also here one more thing is that Article 20 and 21 can never be suspended. So remember this as well. Okay? So the fundamental right can be suspended only by the president by his order. So the correct answer is option C. Okay? Now let's move on. And guys, daily we upload 5 current affair based MCQs along with their solutions in this PDF format. You can download this PDF at free of cost from our Telegram channel. And if you have any queries, you can get back to us via Telegram as well. So these current affair MCQs, what we upload, are of very high quality. They contain important static information as well. You can check this quality by downloading at free of cost from our Telegram channel. Okay, and this current affair based MCQ, if you revise it thoroughly, definitely you are going to cover all the, you can say, you will be able to answer all the current affair based questions that are asked in the prelims. Okay? So do make the best use of this initiative to enhance your prelims score. Now let's move on. Let's see the first question. The first question is, right to move freely throughout the territory of India is guaranteed under which article of the Indian Constitution? A. Article 19, B. Article 14, C. Article 15 and D. Article 21. So you have to choose the correct option. So the correct answer here is A. Article 19. So right to move freely throughout the territory of India is given by the Constitution under Article 19. Recently, the opinion tendered by the Supreme Court on an exterminate order passed by the Maharashtra police was in use. So Article 19(1)(d) of the Indian Constitution guarantees the right to move freely throughout the territory of India, and this right is available only to the citizens. There are few articles which are available only to the citizens of India. They are Article 15, 16, 19, 29 and 30. These are the articles which are available only to the citizens of India. The right is not unfettered or unrestricted, but they are subjected to certain interests like the interest of the general public or for the protection of any interest of the scheduled tribes. Okay? So this is what is the information about this question. Now let's move on. Let's see the second question. Consider the following statements with respect to the Geological Survey of India. First one, it was founded in 1851. It was founded in 1851 primarily to find coal deposits for the Indian Railways. Second one, it is an attached office to the Ministry of Mines. We have to choose the correct answer. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2 and D neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer here is C both 1 and 2. The Geological Survey of India, it has recently identified certain geological sites across the northeast for promotion of geotourism as some specific states in the region prepare to unlock from September. So that's why the Geological Survey of India was in use. The Geological Survey of India is one of the premier organizations of earth science survey and research in the world. It was established in 1851 and it is one of the oldest organizations in the world, and basically it was established as an attached office to the Ministry of Mines for conducting all the geological surveys and studies. It is one of the prime provider of basic earth science information to the government of India, to the industry as well as the general public. Its main function is related to creation and update of national geoscientific information and mineral resource assessment, etc. This is all the information about the Geological Survey of India that we need to know. Now let's move on. Let's look at the third question. Whale Valley, sometimes mentioned in media, is located in A. India, B. Egypt, C. Australia and D. USA. You have to choose the correct answer, and the correct answer is the Whale Valley is located in B. Egypt. So recently, the fossil of an amphibious four-legged whale dated back about 43 million years has been discovered in a site called Whale Valley. and the Whale Valley is located in the western desert of Egypt. It contains invaluable fossil remains of the earliest and now extinct suborder of whales, the Archaeoceti. The fossil represents one of the major stories of evolution as the emergence of the whale as an ocean-going mammal from a previous life and as a land-based animal. The fossil material in the site makes it possible to reconstruct the surrounding environment and ecological conditions of that time. It was inscribed in the UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2005. Now let's look at the fourth question. It's a previous year CSE question of 2012. The Nagara, Dravida and Vesara are the A. Three main racial groups of Indian subcontinent. B. Three main linguistic divisions into which the language of India can be classified. C. Three main styles of Indian temple architecture. And D. Three main musical gharanas prevalent in India. The correct answer is C. Three main styles of Indian temple architecture. So this is a previous year question. So most of you might have known it already. The Vesara, Dravida and Nagara. Now let's look at the fifth question. Which of the following describes the concept of nirvana in Buddhism? It's also a previous year CSE question belonging to 2013. So this concept of nirvana is specific to Buddhism and this is a question based on that. The options given are A. The extinction of the flame of desire. B. The complete annihilation of self. C. The state of bliss and rest. And D. The mental stage beyond all the comprehension. We have to choose the correct answer and the correct answer is A. The extinction of flame of desire. So the nirvana is the earliest and the most common term used to describe the goal of Buddhist path. The main goal of Buddhism is extinction of craving or the extinction of fire of attachment, aversion and ignorance. This ignorance is said to be the root cause for everything, and because of that only people get attached to the worldly things. And this craving, getting out of this craving is one of the important goal of Buddhism and this is called as nirvana. In Buddhist view, when these fires are extinguished, suffering comes to an end and one is released from the cycle of rebirth. Okay? So this is all the information about this nirvana that we need to know. And guys, revise the Buddhism and Jainism thoroughly from the prelims point of view because every year questions are directly coming from that area. Okay? Now let's look at the question of the day. The question of the day is, the Rattle Hydropower Project is located over which river? A. Jhelum, B. Chenab, C. Ravi and D. Indus. Do give your answer in the comment box and tomorrow we will discuss this question. And guys, again a small information from me. We have launched the Vision Prelims Test Series Summary, Vision Monthly Magazine Summary, Vision Mains Test Series Summary and Vision PT 365 Summary. These summaries will enhance your preparation by making easy for you to revise the content multiple times. This revision is very key from the prelims point of view, as most of you might know. So because without this revision, clearing prelims is impossible. So make the best use of this initiative by revising the PT 365 multiple times. If you have any queries, you can get back to us via the comments or via Telegram as well. Okay, so that's it guys from my side. I'll see you again tomorrow with 5 more MCQs. Till then, keep studying and stay tuned. Jai Hind.